Well, good evening. Welcome. And there she is.
Hello.
Welcome to Happy Hour at the Dancers.
Our Bloody Marys that we've been drinking.
It is Bloody Mary Saturday. And we do have a little tiny bit of echo. It's because we got two mics on here.
Well, at least it's not screeching.
You guys will live. Let me get to those. Let me get to your comments. Well, hi, Jeremy and Sherry. So, honey, you can't see any of the comments there, can you?
No.
So, what's up, dancers? How you guys doing that? Josh Stone. Oh, I can do this. I forgot. I got to put things up here. There's Gina and Daniel. What's up? Kathy is making dinner.
Yeah, I'm always making dinner when you guys come along. And tonight, this is our ground meat that we actually got from, what was the name? Bright Oaks Meat, downtown Springfield. So we got some yummy lean hamburgers. So I decided to go ahead and season it myself instead of putting like a taco packet or something because I wanted to taste the beef. So that's there. I already made the crust with it. It's a cornmeal crust. We've made this before, and it's really yummy. And I'm just working on onions right now.
So she also makes, tell them about the sauce on it. Can you show them?
Oh, you want me to go get it out of the...
Yeah, because she doesn't put like a regular sauce on it. Oh, hi, Dawn from Banks, Oregon. My sister lives in Banks, Oregon.
Huh. Well, of course.
Yeah, it's Bright Oak. Yeah, they have python meat there. They do. They have kangaroo. Yes, here, she'll show you.
So, don't want it to fall off. So I already did this. I don't know if you can't lean it too much, but anyway, it's got, it's just refried beans and salsa mixed together. And then I just put it as the sauce. That's that. So, and then I'll put the meat on top with cilantro, green onion, and I think I'm going to use pepper jack cheese tonight. Where'd you go?
I'm playing. I'm trying to figure something out. Hey, Andrea from Portland. And we've got Steve Leslie. What's your comment, Steve? Oh, I'm sorry. I got the wrong one. There we go. Rick Dancer, that's my wife, Leslie. She says, why I'm thinking I bite my lip, which hurts. And we've got Georgia from Coos Bay. Sorry about that little echo, you guys. I turned my mic off. I'm going to try turn that. I don't think that does anything anyway. And then we have a Bloody Mary's. And the reason mine is this color is because we were at this sale at Beerstein. And I bought this beer, and it's salt caramel stout from Breakside, made in Portland. So it's super dark. I'll show you as I pour it in. See, so it's really dark. But I'll tell you what.
It tastes so good.
We love beer in a Bloody Mary. But it's not thick and has a little bit of caramel flavor to it.
But it's not overly sweet at all.
No, Shannon Jones says hi, honey.
Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Debbie Glass from Springfield. And we've got Florence, not Florence. We have Michelle from Florence. And then Brandon. My grandma says hi. Well, tell your grandma I said hi, Brandon. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's what we're doing for dinner. Are you guys getting tired of this?
Yeah,
we drove in. We were home all day. What did we do today? Oh, God. You know what we did? We sat on the phone for 2 hours waiting for DirecTV. Our receiver went dead, and they sent us a new one. And we spent an hour yesterday and 2 hours today. And finally, we got this really awesome woman from Montana, and she got it done in like 10 minutes, but 2 hours. And then we went on a really cool run.
Well, we had started thinking we were going to go. We were trying to figure out what to do. We knew it was going to rain this morning, but we didn't really care. So we decided where should we go? We want to kind of do a trail run, and I had thought about maybe going on that Weyerhaeuser Road, kind of out by Bob Straw, but we started up by Wallace Creek on and we ran that. And then it was like misty, but it was like such a nice run that we were having a good time. We had nothing to come home for. So we're like, we were going to do 10 miles. And so then we started, I said, well, let's make it 12. And then we got to 12 and Rick said, let's make it a half marathon. So we ended up doing 13 miles.
So then we got home and somebody came on my Facebook and she said that today was supposed to be the day of the Eugene Marathon. So we just instinctively knew. So Megan wants us to say, hi, Kaya, turning 5 in 12 days.
Oh, hi, Kaya.
And she lost her first birthday tooth today.
Wow.
Somebody wrote on here that isn't that a red beer? Kathy drinks red beer, but mine has beer and vodka. So that's not a red beer. What we do is we went to a bartender one time and they told us you always put a little head like that big of beer on the top, and then it's not so
thick.
And I don't want to drink tomato sauce for my Bloody Mary. I want to have something good. Hey, Willow, I think red beer is just tomato juice and beer. It is. You are right. And we always put Tabasco, Worcestershire, lemon juice, a little green olive juice, and no horseradish. Don't do that. Here. Hi, Jeremy. You guys hunt mushrooms at all? Time for morels out there. No, but Jeremy, you know what? We would totally go with you if you wanted to take us. And we will never reveal your spot.
Are they out there right now?
Yeah. Isn't Jesse doing that?
Yeah. Our son was on the phone today telling us he was going to go check out his spots in Montana.
So he's going to be looking. But yeah, Jeremy, if you want to, like elderly friends. But we ran 13 miles today, so take that. So Michelle, what is she making? So she's making our dinner. We always on Saturday night, we usually have pizza. And she made the crust homemade, and it has cornmeal in it because it's our famous taco pizza. So we have 5% ground beef, 5% fat ground beef from Bright Oaks Meat down in Springfield. So we were so bored. We got in the truck, tried to return the monitor, but the place was closed. And we went to Bright Oaks. And then we drove around a bunch of neighborhoods just to look at places we haven't seen for a while because we had to get out of the frickin' house.
And there's nowhere to go.
I mean, we already ran, but Kathy and I, you have to understand, and people don't get this sometimes. We don't stay home. I mean, we're not homebodies. We are movers. So we do not stay home. And even a lockdown is not going to be home. So Jeremy says he's in. Yes.
Awesome.
Jeremy, we totally would do that with you. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day. Sonia, Oregon Duck football players are getting drafted. I saw that. Steve, Rick Dancer, when do you think Kate Brown will let the motel industry open up again? It's ridiculous. We love Dean's and Yahoo.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know what? Let's see. We actually owe them a project because we tried to do it. He wanted to bring some people down, so we're going to give away a night. And then people in Yahas got their undies in a bundle because we were inviting people down.
Turn this a little.
Be really careful. They got really angry, so we had to pull the whole contest. So we're going to do it. Yeah, I don't know. Montana opens up on Monday.
Not early.
And Colorado opens Monday, and Georgia opened today. So good wish I would find. We're going to we have a beach house in Pacific City, a family home. And so my sister told us we could come down next weekend. So we won't be eating or drinking at local places, but we're just going to go so we can get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of people watching me when I shop, looking to see if I have a mask, blah, 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 all that stuff. Does Rick have a special dish he cooks? Just my wife.
Oh my God. That is bad. That's really bad. Oh, that's funny.
I think that was kind of funny, honey. You're a
Mhm.
dish.
No, Rick doesn't really have a dish that he has a he likes making a taco salad a different way than I do. Like I make mine with, the ground meat, whatever I'm making, kind of, all ground. But he puts it in a sauce. So he makes it like a tomato sauce with that, and then he puts that on top of his salad. And it's kind of gross to me. So he makes that often when I'm not around. So.
And I have resorted when I was a bachelor to making spaghetti with ketchup sauce. But I mean, I can cook, but I don't cook not like her. I mean, we get nice meals every single night. Jeff Walton says, "Open the state." I got an amen to you. Hi, Ryan Cox. How are you? Nice. Sounds delicious, Kathy. You're very pretty.
Aww.
Good for you. We run as well. Oh, honey, I didn't tell you. We saw these two people on the bike trail today on the logging road, and she's on my Facebook. She goes, "We saw you today." It was that man and woman.
Oh, yeah.
They were there. They're on Facebook. Hi, Rachel Byers. They weren't alone. Our boys have a huge meltdown last night. Our 7-year-old's bawling and said, "I think they hate kids. They took everything fun."
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be really hard.
I know. I think of that. I mean, our kids obviously are grown, and I think about how hard that is. If you had, not only are you quarantining yourself, but your family and your kids, that has to be really hard.
And how do you explain to your kids? I mean, Kathy has a brother who has a different abilities, disabled, and we don't think he really understands what this is all about. Because quite honestly, we don't understand it. I mean,
fully.
Hey, Daniel. Honey, it's Daniel from last night.
Oh, hi, Daniel.
So you guys, we did something really cool yesterday. So we'll go back a little bit. A lady who somebody used my picture to fish her, then sent Kathy and me some hoodies and then a whole bunch of stuff for a friend of ours named Nathan Jordan. So Nathan's in recovery and in one of the homeless shelters in town. So Kathy and I took the stuff to him. Then Daniel went through all his stuff and took a bunch of stuff over to Nathan too. So then the other day, a friend of mine needed a haircut. So he said, "How much will somebody cut my hair?" And I said, "I'll cut your hair, but I'm really expensive." And he says, "I'll give you $100 if you give it to somebody who needs it." And I said, "If you double that, I'll do it." So he came to my house. I cut his hair. He gave me $200, and then we surprised Daniel yesterday, and we gave him $200 because he's having a hard time working and just needed a break. Needed a break. So he's going to start a thing where you forward that to other people and do nice things. So some people are going to get all tipsy because I cut someone's hair and all that. But you know what? I just don't care. I got to do what I got to do. There's Donna. Oh, hi. Oh, Donna. Now, Donna is the person who gave Kathy and I the Razorback sweatshirts, which, Donna, we never told you, but we were in Fayetteville a few years ago, and we just fell in love with the Razorback thing. So we bought a shirt, but at the time we really didn't want to spend the money on the sweatshirt. So we opened it up, and we had these sweatshirts. We're going, "We got Razorback sweatshirts." So yeah, we're all about Arkansas. Love Arkansas.
Yeah. What was the other little town that we went to?
Fayetteville and Eureka Springs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Do you ever get the
What
chance?
a cute town.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah.
Fayetteville's a college town. Beautiful, lots of cool places to stay, nice people. And then Eureka Springs is like the cutest place ever. It's like the town's on this hill. It's like an old-fashioned. God, what is it? I've never seen anything like it.
We stayed in a bed and breakfast, right?
Yeah.
And it was really cute. It was right close to town. They even had bikes that they allowed us to ride around town. And then, wasn't the tree house the place we stayed in Eureka? Was that the little tree house place? Do you remember that?
Uh-uh.
Oh, they were really nice tree houses. But
Jody Scott, they do take away everything fun or regulate or tax it too much. Yeah, I know. Daniel, toss Rick's salad with spaghetti. Oh, shut up. And I just say your wife is so beautiful. Christina, you can say that anytime you want. She is.
Thought the lighting on me was horrible tonight, but thank you. That's very kind of you.
And that woman has brought 2 boys into this world. So she has a 32-year-old and a 30-year-old. She's probably the hottest. How old are you?
We're not talking my age, are we? Well, 50.
She's the hottest 58-year-old lady I've ever seen. Vaughn Fett Miller. We've missed out on 2 Boy Scout campouts.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
All the things that they're closing, I know.
Stacy, I know there's a little feedback. We're just putting up with it, but thank you. Ryan's good. Oh, Chris, dude. How are the legs feeling? This is Chris who wants to take us on a hike.
Yeah, I am sore. I don't run that far usually.
I'm just not sure tomorrow morning when you get up. We came home and we were laying on the floor stretching. Like, when you got hamstrings that are 60 years old, for me, not hers. Hers are still a fresh 58. But it hurt. Mm-hmm. So Chris is a new friend. Never met him, but we want to go on a hike together. So Chris, we want to know if you and I want to go on a hike first, or if you, your wife, Kathy, and me want to go on a hike. We just need to get to know who you are and what you're all about and all that kind of stuff. Okay, hold on. I think I just skipped way forward. God, you guys, there's tons of people on here.
Well,
there's Jason. I didn't want to miss Jason. Steve Leslie, we spent our honeymoon there. It was a very quaint and homey.
Which one? One of the towns in Arkansas, maybe?
No.
Oh.
This is where Steve had talked earlier. He's answering that. Jason's super cool guy on my page all the time. My family went to Mexico right before this hit. We stayed 5 weeks in a ranch. That is so cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm glad you got to go.
Mary Thompson, there are more serious issues going on that I feel have been so sadly missed. A huge pandemic, the courts are shut down, judicial branches. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how this affects people's mental health.
Now, wait, I can see some.
Can you see comments?
Yeah. Now I see one. I don't know how you see them, but
what does it say? Oh, you see the one I'm putting up.
Yes, that's what I see.
That's Ginger, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Cochran.
Yeah, I have a That's
Kathy's related to Cochran's.
Yeah.
And then here's Jason. That's awesome. I'm casting to my TV.
Casting? Is it fish casting? Is that what he means? Fish line?
Have you guys been to Alabama?
No, we've never been to Alabama.
We will go anywhere. What we love is rural people and little bars and little restaurants and people that tell you their stories, that kind of stuff. Daniel says the funny thing is the guy whose hair I cut and who donated the money is actually one of his best friends back in high school. Life has a way of doing that. Mrs. Dancer, you have an amazing husband. I think she does too.
Gosh. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Ashley she's known me for 40 years, so she knows all my shit. So.
But I do think he's pretty amazing also.
Well, my life's pretty amazing. My sister introduced us. I have a twin sister, and she introduced us. So she thinks she's so successful because she was always introducing me to girls that were kind of, like sisters do. She's really nice. And I go, yeah, I know what that means. But with Kathy, she said, she's cute. And I said, she is. Is there any community garden in Lane County? I would be more than willing to donate seeds for people to grow. Jeremy, there's a ton of them.
Wow.
I don't know about in Springfield. Yeah, Springfield has one through, it's out by the hospital. in kind of the pheasant boulevard, pheasant area.
I've never seen
There's a
it.
little garden down there where students do it, and I wish I could tell you the name.
Huh.
But then Eugene, if you got on the website, there's little neighborhoods that have them and stuff. I'm sure they would. That's very kind of you. Hold on. Okay, Rick, tell the truth. How many deep in that six-pack are you? This is my first Bloody Mary with a little beer. Then we have more when you're gone, but we want to make sure that we're fine. Kathy snickers, Chris says. I love watching these. So much fun. Thanks, Katie. Oh, Katie. Howard. It's Katie Johnson. Yeah, it is you, right, Katie? Yeah, I can see her. That's Jake, my tattoo guy's wife. Gonna be wife.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Kathy is getting really used to the idea that we're gonna do this other arm.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I might just have to watch for Kathy's nightly recipe. Somebody says on here. The grass. Oh, thank you, Sonia. The Grassroots Garden. So Jeremy, connect with Sonia. Zach Dolan. Rick, what made you stop the news? It was Kit. Oh God, you want to tell him, hon?
You can tell him. I know it was because just the news was changing, and all Rick was doing, he wasn't allowed to do as much of his storytelling, and he was having to teach all the young people, and then it was just this revolving door all the time. I don't know if I said that right, but that's what I think.
Yeah, and you could see it was changing. It was becoming what it is today, and so we kind of saw a way out because nobody was running against the Democrats, and the Secretary of State and I always wanted to run for office, so we did it. And the best and worst thing we've ever done. But it got us out of that. The problem with working at KZI for me is like this program came out 2 weeks ago to me. And I just got on here and started doing it and figuring out how it worked. If I went to KZI and said, hey, there's this new program, we should try this, they'd go, well, but it won't do this and it won't do that. We can't do this, we can't do that. So it's always crushing everything new you were coming up with. And now we can do whatever we want to do, really.
True.
I mean, and when we failed in the last 10 years, we have failed 8 times out of 10. And then we learn something, and then we find something magic. So we just saw you two at Albertsons, but was keeping the 6-foot distance, so didn't say hello.
Yes, we were just there.
We were there. Well, Kelly, next time you can always say from 6 feet, you can say hi to us. That would be really fun. Zach, buddy, you are so real. I really appreciate it. Zach, thank you. And you know what I know about Zach? Zach is a prima donna about his hair, just like me.
Oh, are you a prima donna about your hair?
I check you out, Zach. I see your posts. I know what you're talking about. Bree says, I'll forever remember watching you on KZI. Well, I am so glad I'm not there anymore. I remember you calling our office back in the day, casino stuff, working for a local attorney. You rocked in the news. So, thank you, Michelle. We appreciate that. Oh, here's Kathy. I like how the grocery store aisles are one way. Isn't that a bunch of shit?
But nobody follows it. So you run into people anyway. That's the
what I
hard
hate about going to the grocery store. Okay, honey, what do we hate the most about going to the grocery store? Here's
what?
this. This is the look of people. Oh, hold on. We had a man. Hold on. Keep talking.
Well, so what do we hate the most? It's kind of the weird looks that you get because you don't. I don't know. We're just not. I mean, I understand that this is serious, and so I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying we don't choose to wear a mask, and then the way people look at us. Okay, here's Rick. Oh, I know what it is. He can't. Okay, now I got it.
Hey, this is what you do at the grocery store.
But it's also because you can't hardly hear people when they're talking too.
Yeah, then they talk to you like
And in it, you realize how much you watch people's mouths when they're talking. So
right, you realize how much people don't have a personality without a mouth. Now, I know we'll take some heat for that. I will let you. Okay. Let us know, Jeremy. Because Kathy and I would totally love to go out there with you. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I love it.
You got to check it out right now. It's the one way here in Kansas too, and now they only want one person per cart. Well, see, then what Kathy and I do is I just ride in the little baby area, and then she pushes me. We don't wear masks in public either. I don't see that it does anything, and people screaming that you're putting people at risk or something, and I don't see numbers that show me that I'm putting a bunch of people at risk. No masks, sorry, don't do it. I think there's a lot of people doing that. So hard for deaf and hard of hearing. Oh yeah. Oh my God, Gina, that's a whole yeah. You know, and I think I'm kind of like that because my hearing's not super great, and I do watch people's mouths a lot when they talk. And I think that that's a great point. Answer, love your tats. I have none. I'm a PK, pastor's kid. Nobody in my family has ink. I wanted for my mom to pass them now. I'm a OSU alum. May 1st, tat will be on my ankle, and we'll say FTD for fuck the ducks. Well, I'll tell you, Steve, if you need a good tattoo artist, I have the best. Jake Williams. He's here in Eugene, but he's like, because half of the thing about getting a tattoo is it's somebody's artwork that's going to live on your body for the rest of your life. So you don't want to just go to somebody that you don't know or doesn't have a relationship, or you don't, that you kind of want your story to understand their story, I think. So you should check him out. I mean, I highly recommend him. Poor thing probably didn't even think about it. Oh, here's Vonda. You and your wife are super cool. Always remember there are way, way more people like you than don't. Cooking our second anniversary dinner while watching you and your wife cook dinner.
What are you making?
What are you making, Vaughn? That's how Kathy wants to know. She's a cook. Kathy says it felt so good. I haven't had human touch in weeks. I'll have to tell you when I was cutting Destin's hair, it was really cool because you're touching somebody's head and you're going, oh, this is just crazy how much you miss interaction and stuff like that. Gina says, be happy to teach you both some basic signs. Kathy actually knows it.
Well, it's been a long time. I did learn it when I was young because my brother spoke through sign language, but it's been so many years and he's lost because he has CP. He can't use his hands very well, so he doesn't really use sign, but he does recognize signs still and a lot of sign. He knew like over 400 words at some point. Now I never learned all of those, but I used to know it. But if you don't keep up with it, you do kind of forget.
Jeff says, my wife wants me to get a tattoo forever, never taken the plunge. When this is over, tattoo people like Jake, and they're gonna need people in there because there's a lot of people who are afraid to have that because it's pretty intimate contact that way. It's like you're getting a haircut, but you're with them for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna do all I can to help him. How do you feel about Justin, a local boy, going to the NFL? You know what, Zach? I got to tell you, I don't know anything about it. I don't pay attention to any.
I think I did see something in the news about it, but I didn't really read the article. We're not real sports. We love our Ducks, but
yeah, we're not. So
okay, so here's the pizza. I'm done.
Oh, here's the pizza. Okay, wait a second. Can you get it? It's a little the video. Put it up closer like that. Can you?
I don't know how.
Yeah. You know what? Hand it to me. Here. My camera's better. So that's.
Oh, that's why I look so white, because of the camera.
It's probably my monitor.
So
You're on the
as
iPad.
long as you look good.
Well, it gives you the bigger. It gives you the bigger camera. Well, you have to control it over here, and I'm not sure you'd be able to do that. Rick and Kathy, we were back home recently to Oregon and visited Zigzag Pizza.
Oh, Zigzag. That's
Reminding me of the two of you. I have the magnet and coffee cup in my kitchen here in Kansas.
oh yes. It's been a family home that we sold, so we don't go up there so much anymore. But we have fond memories.
Okay, so Bond is having twice baked sweet potatoes, white bean fettuccine alfredo with peas and tomatoes. Oh, we need lots of good comfort food. We are whole plant food people.
Wow, that sounds delicious. How do you do your? I've never done twice baked sweet potatoes. I only use usually I do white potatoes. Interesting.
Oh, yummy! Delicious. What's for dinner? It must be pizza.
It
is pizza.
Always pizza on Friday.
Ryan Crane, how you doing? I am doing okay. When is the thing to be over? I don't know. Unfortunately, we've given that power to the governor. So you take a trip just east there for me. We actually found another pizza place up on the mountain when we were there last time. Do you remember the name of that place? It's kind of a hippie place, but they had really good pizza.
Yeah, good pizza. I just wouldn't eat in.
No, we always took it home. There's also Mogul Mountain when people are there.
But I thought, are they still there?
I think they are. We got kind of tired. We're not into the thick crust anymore, and that one had such thick crust. Vonda says she'll send you the recipe.
Oh, great.
So you can send it to Kathy.dancer@hotmail.com or rick@rickdancer.com. We support Countryside Pizza and need it. And our local designated driver, Max, is delivering. Nice. Oh, I know Countryside Pizza.
Yeah, we had Countryside Pizza.
I know where that
is. Pizza.
And Annie says, message me please. We love that softball and we'd love to see your jewelry. Okay, so you guys are just all connecting, and that's really cool. I just made a pizza crust made with 2 ingredients. It was salt, rice, and flour.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Was it good? That sounds.
We've had pizza upriver. So my friend Matt works at Dakota's. We had pizza at Ice a few years ago, but honestly, we make our own. Giovanni's in Mill City, Oregon. God, Annie, you know what? We do a show called PNW Backstories. We would love to go to Mill City.
Mm-hmm.
So, honey, tell them how you cheat and make pizza crust.
Cheat? Oh, if I'm not making it from scratch?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Papa Murphy.
Oh, so this pizza I did make from scratch. So I don't always do that, but there are times when I'm tired of cooking. So I'll go to Papa Murphy's and get their thin crust, family sizes for big eaters, cheese pizza. And then I bring it home and I put my own toppings on it and then I cook it. And so that's my cheat. And I don't mind Papa Murphy's, but I just kind of want my own ingredients. So that's kind of what we do.
Are you guys going to get the rally on May 2nd, our 30-day trial of communism? Rachel, why don't you say what you really think? So there is a rally, and Rachel, be free to just put information on here for people if they want to go.
So has it only been 30 days? It feels like it's been long.
No, it feels way
I think it's been closer to 2 weeks.
I mean, I don't know how much longer
2 months.
This can really go.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Daniel's saying, have you ever had a cauliflower crust?
I've seen them, but I've never done it. I guess I'm healthy, but not that healthy. I don't know.
Because we've done. So, Don, if you wanted to email me, rick@rickdancer.com. And that's how you can get a hold of me. You guys are all Albertson's French bread proofed, uncooked, is excellent pizza dough.
Oh.
Tony, who knew?
Yeah.
Well, honey, there's Andy. Hi, Andy. Welcome to Happy Hour at the Dancers. Andy, I have to show you. Look at this beer. I got it at the Beer Stein. It's Breakside out of Portland, salted caramel stout.
And it has something with the ice cream company on there too.
It's the Salt and Straw. So they're involved in it too. It's a collaboration with Salt and Straw. And it's a dark, but it's not heavy. Sorry, people. We're going through our thing.
Beer.
Hold on here. I know you know. We would love to have you come up to Santiago Canyon. You guys really need to come hike in Opal Creek, Jawbone Flats, in North Fork of the North Santiago. Is that Sandy M? I'm sorry.
Where is that? Yeah.
Is that here in Oregon? Is that Sandy M? Is that what you're talking about, Andy? So 5 weeks of communism. Rachel, why don't you say what you really think? I feel like you're holding back. What is it? It's Rick at rickdancer.com. Debbie says hi from Andy, honey.
Oh, okay. Tell her.
Oh, Sandy M. Okay, Annie, Rick at rickdancer.com, and then we'll talk about.
So yeah, the Sandy M, we have not done a lot, very many hikes at all.
We drove through there and we loved it.
And we were like, oh my gosh, this is a whole nother area that we really haven't explored.
So yeah, so let us know, because we are always looking for ideas, and Toyota has fully funded that project for us. Do you guys like ambers and reds? I recently grew to love them.
Huh. I used to love ambers and reds, but then I moved to IPAs, and now I can't go back. I just love IPAs.
It's kind of ruined us, because one thing, like Pelican Pub has Bad Santa and Tsunami Stout, because I like dark beer, but I don't like beer now unless it has the hop. We like that BO flavor. You know? It is really good beer, Andy. It really is. You need to grab growlers so you don't have to make unnecessary trips to town. Oh, we stock the fridge with beer. It's cheaper that way. But we like to do local stuff. So when Beer Stein, and it was so cool, so we went to the Beer Stein for this sale. Okay. When you got them buy-in, they all thanked you for coming in. So hello, Lynn. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap this little Hummer up. Oh boy, you don't know what you were missing out on. No, Annie, but please do email us. We would really, really appreciate that. Well, you're the best state for micros and IPAs.
But
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. So you guys, thank you. It's nice being with you.
Thanks joining us tonight. It's nice to just be with people, even if it's through a screen.
Yeah. So if you feel so inclined, you can share this on your page with other people. Just let them know that life isn't over. We're all still living. Things are going to get better. What's that line we love? This too shall pass. And don't let people tell you that you're what?
I don't know. Where are we going with that?
Don't let people tell you that you're bad, that you're doing the wrong thing, you know? Oh, Debbie wants a wine series. Debbie, you're in Oregon, we're beer. Now, we drink wine, but we're not as big on wine.
Well, we don't, and we probably aren't as much of connoisseurs to know the difference. So you would probably be better at.
You're beautiful. Don't be a puss, guys.
Thank you, Rachel.
You guys have a good evening, and honestly, for us, you're as much encouraging to us as we are to you. I hope it really helps us kind of get through what we got to get through. So we'll be back next week. Who knows what we do? So enjoy your life, enjoy your pizza, and tomorrow's Sunday, so go do something. It's going to be a nice day.
Oh, it's supposed to be beautiful tomorrow.
So go do something amazing. All right. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.